From Toledo, Ohio.
Yourself at all times. Touch gloves, good luck.
A lot has happened in
The real big baby, Anderson.
Rounds. I've gone over the rules in the dressing room. I expect you to obey my.
before he lost.
Yeah, absolutely. And at the start already.
Short camp.
Yeah,
First one with
short
Prentice Brewer
camp.
as the lead.
But, I mean, what is that saying about his discipline, though? Putting the pressure on. Interesting.
You know, Jared went from being one of the highly touted heaviest of his career. Heavyweights, the future of American boxing, and now it's Richard Torres Jr. who will be headlining against Guido Vianello
In the right time, however, you still got to respect the fact that he took that. You know, he had the desire to face Bacoli. You got to give a guy like Jared Anderson credit for stepping out. Is it over for Jared? No, he's young. Fight. And then on top of that, for me, the way, you know, now his plan was to retire at 26. I don't think that's I'm not going to lie. It made me want to see Jared Anderson a little bit more, you know, happen. However, you know, I think he can learn.
looking out for you.
Yes.
Nice body work
Absolutely.
there from Kollias. He is a fighter at heart, getting up 3 times.
Yes.
But
You see, Kollias, he's spontaneous. Jared got to be careful.
300-pound. Sometimes you got to listen to those around you. And Jared Anderson, he took the shot.
Well, I mean, you see him leaving on his front foot right there. Got clipped with an upper. Pulling straight back. I heard inside. Did you hear in the corner what he said?
I heard.
don't. That big shot. He can't. You know, look. 10.
He's tough.
He's tough. I don't want to get. Come on now. You know that in Jared Anderson, of course. I seen him earlier get caught. Jared, I don't think he's fully prepared to go 10 rounds. Great timing.
On the last 7 fights to the distance, he's got scuff, especially on the defensive end.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, Jared,
Greek-born. He's here to make some
decent hand speed as well. But
America.
Well, we're going to see right now. I mean, good uppercut shots.
Yes.
Most of the time he gets in trouble. You know, he has a full punch arsenal. As you can see, he goes down to. But then again, there's times like that. Anytime there's any good body work on the inside, absolutely. But Kollias Anderson, you're going to see Kollias step on the gas a bit. Jared is maintaining his distance from the outside, and he's catching Kollias coming
around.
Yeah, exactly.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Back to the corner, and he's actually processing what's happening.
He's, you know, after that first round, man, that blowout round. Well, look, this is a tough fight for Jared. I think this is tough. He's selling
Prentice
down.
Brewer gave him excellent instructions. He knew what he needed to do going.
The toughest fight of his career, to be honest with you, because mentally, there's no doubt about it. You got some doubt. Can I take a shot?
And we'll listen in once again to Prentice.
He was hit with some big shots, but as this fight continues and shots continue to land.
Nice jab.
You know, your body language, the way you come on, man. Into your corner, man. That's all I'm hearing is complaining. I don't want to need the elbow. Stop, man. Come on, bro. Do you want to be a champion? Do you want to be a fighter?
And rah, go get him. Tell me how to get him.
Exactly.
He was getting.
You know, Kollias is just respecting Jared too much. Respect him.
Well, he must have earned it at some point because he got hit, bro. And goes to the gym 6-9. No one likes to be hit. He's a knockout puncher. I know it's Valentine's Day, but we do not want a roofer out in Sweden, 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then
Mike Tyson. Up that belt line. That cup is riding up. You took the words right out of my mouth, man.
Anderson.
Right there from Jared. And how long? Ooh, nice first stage. Oh, what a right hand. Ooh, Kollias. A couple of grazing blows in the inside. Right hand. Oh.
Same thing we've seen from Jared.
Yes. As Jared is punching, catching him in between shots. That's Kollias. You just got to be careful with Kollias. Kollias is sneaky. You know, he'll tuck up in that high. He'll take some to give some. Make himself vulnerable and just look like he's not going to do anything, and he just explain his father included, because if he didn't work on it,
the Valiant, or the Mason 5.
That was an outside slip right there. Call that a right. Could have looked different in his last fight. Right. get his head off the beast
of Marios Kollias. So with that right hand, excellent slip and pop.
Slightly off center and C eggs away. But you still Kollias, that's strength.
Knocking down Kollias here in the fourth round.
You see his face starting to swell up a bit. Strength is still there.
Yes.
Yeah, those punches are heavy from Kollias. It's a great tool to weaken your opposition. He's a prolific body puncher. He is. Ooh, and so is Jared.
I heard those 2 body shots that Jared just landed.
These are like sound like that too. True. Sounds. You know, because then your opposition, Kollias, he'll start to.
Those are solid. Those are nasty.
Tank for defending his body because no one likes to get hit down to the body.
They turn their punches from a heavy puncher. A man who has 15 knockouts.
If Jared changed levels on him, go down.
But Tim, coming into this fight,
respect. He's absorbing a lot of punishment right now. He should have taught him how to jab because he don't jab at all. He don't jab. Dangerous. And again, he can take your lunch money, man.
Yeah, he's trained.
He just looked like, okay, you punch, then I'll punch. You punch.
Trained by Cameron Tabinejad, who we just saw there the last 5 years.
Then he just looks for opportunities again. Sneak attack. Jared right there.
As he goes back for a personal conversation now.
How well their camp went.
Go back to the corner and your trainer asks you how you feeling. We know that Marios Kollias,
something is not right.
Kollias is making him work. You know that Kollias landed a great left hook in the front.
He been punching bag, man. Just stand there in front.
Those things look heavy as it is, and as the fight progresses, Kollias by trade is a roofer.
Just not even look at that. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
Imagine that big old dude on your roof putting in work.
When he's close enough, and Jared is actually punching.
So the first fight we had a guy who laced cement for a living. He works.
Man, his trunks, man. Look at his cup. That construction.
This fight we got Marios Kollias
around that cup, the top part of the cup.
So.
Yeah, but those shots don't seem to have too much effect on.
Get any plumbing issues with Marios Kollias here in those trunks. The heaviest of his career at 256 3/4 pounds.
You funny.
Nice right hand.
Hands go. Yeah, but that's it. Jared can control the rounds, yeah, but at the same time, he can control this fight easily because he wanted it. You know, Jared Anderson has been clearly said that, look, I don't just from distance. He only tries to sneak. I don't care about any of that. I care just about the money alone. And that's okay, because everybody do it. Hard to say to myself right now, did he learn anything? For different reasons. However, tonight, what happened? I don't know what happened in this camp. Maybe something happened. He doesn't look the best.
The spark has not been ignited in Jared Anderson.
That people don't know about.
Right.
However,
and when we've seen from his body language,
and he looks like he's not entertained.
You come off a loss. A lot of fighters will tell you, hey, the best thing that happened to me just has to put it together inside the ring.
And that says a lot about his mindset.
Everything else doesn't matter. Everything that's going on outside the ring,
not so much. Those things away. It might take a couple of years to really strip it away.
Know how to win.
Look, technically, I feel like it's more mental for Jared.
Yes.
You know, like, he understands the flaws of Jared Anderson and little by little.
Belts make you money.
I get the money thing, but I feel like you need something more than just the
money. You can say, I don't need the belts. Canelo could say, I don't need the belts.
I mean, mentality's going to have to change. His mentality is definitely going
to entertain himself and be happy with what he sees. Last 9 minutes of this fight will look like Junior, round 8 of a scheduled 10-round fight. Jared,
to step on the gas right now. Try to force.
See what the last
with you, because those are your best moments. Now we get more active. He seems to be just inside and letting Jared dictate the pace of the fight. Good escape right there from Jared.
Nice uppercut there by Jared.
He's controlling you with his jab, and he's hitting you with stab, jabs, and right hands. See, the thing you watch with fight, the big monitor right there, because he's checking to see the time. To know that if they're ready or not, you look at their legs. Their legs tells us.
8th round of a scheduled 10-round fight.
They're throwing punches. Jared, you see the story, man. That foundation, how strong is it? You know, see the reactions, quick reactions. You can tell those hands are responding to one being hit, and also
and a double jab is Jared Anderson. Nice left hook.
The shots right there.
Trying to set up that over.
That range for Jared as of right now is a bit difficult. Jab. Doesn't even move his head off the line. These coaches get their license when they have fighters like that, man. You got to learn how to create, too. Kollias don't know how to.
Ringside yelling at his friend Jared Anderson.
Hate to win, period. Don't care about your legs and how you feeling. Like
of this heavyweight contender.
Ooh.
Nice right hand there to the legs and
yeah,
how that is. And even
down a bad street, man. Bad neighborhood.
Yeah, you know,
he knockouts in Kollias have.
He has.
He's had a little bit more pop. Oh, goodness.
7 in a row.
Yeah. He got a little punch on him.
It's not in great shape.
Yes. And at the same time, knocked down the way he did.
And he's not gunshot.
Exactly.
You always look out for is like, is he thinking before is he 10?
He gave himself enough time to rest his brain, especially after getting a concussion.
We're not seeing the same telltale signs of a guy who was
what went on in camp. However,
Jared Anderson is facing inside the ring.
It's not as he's still doing it a little bit better. He is a little bit better technically.
There's a little nuance to how he's pulling back, not straight back. How's he been doing in terms of pulling straight back tonight?
Nice.
That's always a positive.
He got his head off the line right now. I don't like the body language. You know, It was a time where I believed in Jared Anderson, where his eyes look. You know, and obviously, in my opinion, you know, he's winning this fight, dominating. When you're across the ring with a fighter, it's not. And it's
still enough to win.
Oh, yeah, it's still not. His record, what he's done in the sport, what he hasn't done, what he had. However, Kollias is a bit tougher and can take a shot. And Jared, for him, 110%. No, Jared has went down to his body, and he's been slowly weakening him. Man, yeah, they feel heavy, lethargic. It is.
And it brings out what you did and didn't do.
You know, you feel like you don't have stability. So he would have pulled back right there, Jared, and those moments right there, he would have pulled straight back. But Jared Master is important. Running is important. Swimming, all the things that we do. Roll under that time. He stepped back, but he rolled under. I'm so glad this fight is over with.
All right, there. I just hope they don't take 10 minutes. Where was this? All fight long.
Winner by unanimous decision. Jared was about 99-91. Ron McNair, the real big baby